Hey, what is up guys? My name is Dylan, aka Lunatunes, and today we're going to be looking at Paladins. So if you don't know already, Paladins is famous or sometimes considered infamous, I guess, for being an Overwatch clone. And that's not far off. This game is heavily, heavily, heavily influenced by Overwatch as far as game types, some hero abilities, some hero designs, so on and so forth. So we're going to go over some of the similarities and differences from Paladins and Overwatch, and then we're going to discuss whether or not you should give Paladins a chance. And at the end of this little spiel, I am going to play around and, I'll put together some of like the, I guess, highlight moments of the game. So you'll get to see some gameplay. So yeah, and then you can make an educated decision on whether you want to play Paladins or not, because it is a free to play game. You can download it absolutely free. They make their money off of like microtransactions, stuff like that a lot of games are doing nowadays. So it's really nothing new. This is a free to play game and it's fun. Like I have been having a good time on it. Basically how I got into this, because Paladins has been around for a while, but just recently they released it on the Nintendo Switch, and I don't have too many games on my Switch, and so this was an opportunity for me to get a new game for free. And pretty much whenever I'm away from my computer, where I always play Overwatch, if I'm away I can play basically Overwatch on my Switch on the go. So that's really neat, and that's why I got it on my Switch, and that's what got me into this. It was so fun, I decided, hey, I'll get it on my PC and play it a little bit, and I'll make a video about it too. So that's why we're here. Let's go ahead and get into it, guys. We're gonna start off with with the game types. So they have quick play and they have ranked, just like in Overwatch. But I mean that's not just like Overwatch. That's like a lot of games. So that's not even that wild. You have 3 game modes: Team Deathmatch, which is just 5v5. If I didn't mention before, the teams are comprised of 5 players instead of 6, like in Overwatch. You have Team Deathmatch, first team to get however many kills wins. You have Onslaught, which is like a control point map or a capture point map on Overwatch, and you have Siege, which is a payload map like in Overwatch. So again, heavily influenced, but here's a good difference that Paladins does so much better than Overwatch. Oh my god, I wish Overwatch had this in their game. You can choose what game mode you want to play. So check it out. You see these green check boxes at the bottom. If I only want to play Team Deathmatch, I just unselect those two and I hit Q, and it will only queue me for Team Deathmatch. Overwatch, I don't want to play 2CP. I'm sorry. Nobody wants to play 2CP. It's fun to watch in Overwatch League. It is not fun in quick play or competitive in Overwatch. I just don't ever want to play Temple of Anubis again. Overwatch, please put this in your game. When we do gameplay later, I think we'll do Siege, which is a payload map. I think we'll throw Team Deathmatch in there also. Okay, so we'll leave it that, and let's get out of here, back to the main menu. Let's look at champions. So I counted the other day, and I'm pretty sure I counted 28. I'm not very good at counting. I have to use my fingers still, so I might be off, but I'm pretty sure there's 28, maybe 38 heroes. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. And there are 38 champions here, okay, which is far more than Overwatch, first off. Another difference is that a lot of them are locked. You have to unlock these guys. Let me see if I have enough money for this. I don't. I have 10,000 currency. This requires 60,000. Damn it. She's available on my Switch version. I love playing her on the Switch. She's really good. Anyways, yeah, you have to unlock heroes as you go. Of course, you get in-game currency just by playing the game, or you can use shortcuts and pay real money to unlock heroes, at will. So that's pretty neat. Also, let's look at Genos here. There's a level up system on every champion, which is different from Overwatch. When you level up these heroes, you can either use in-game currency or, of course, real money to level them up, and there are actually reasons to do it. You get different power cards and passive abilities as you level up your hero. So pretty much at the beginning of each game, it shows you a deck of cards, and you get to choose what cards you want to use for that game. Passive abilities like healing 15% of your teammate's health whenever you use your primary healing ability, or you have 10% extra damage resistance for the entire match. Stuff like that. Those are big buffs. Like, those are big buffs. That's different from Overwatch. It's much better than Overwatch in my opinion. That's really some like intense customization there. That's different than just applying different skins or getting gold guns or whatever. And by the way, they do have gold guns. Once you reach level 50 on a hero, you get their gold weapon. So yeah, gold guns are still in the game, but you don't have to play ranked to get them, which is another thing that Paladins does better than Overwatch in my opinion. So there's also these quests. They're just little achievements to do. These ones are daily. I don't know if they ever go to weekly or anything like that. I haven't played enough of the game to know exactly how these work. But yeah, play 10 games, heal a certain amount of health, yada yada, and it gets you XP and gold when you do these. So that's kind of cool. So this is the Battle Pass, and this is very reminiscent of Fortnite, at least the way it's displayed. Pretty much if you buy the Battle Pass, you get all of these rewards every time you level up. It looks like character skins, gold, maybe different cards. What else we got? We got XP boosts, everything like that. If you don't use the Battle Pass and you just play for free, then you get these rewards on the top row, which obviously are much more scarce and they're probably not as good. So incentive to buy the Battle Pass, and I assume this is how Paladins makes the majority of their profits. So let's go ahead and get into the gameplay now. Before we do, I'm going to talk about the hero I'm going to be playing as. I'm going to play as Genos. He's a healer. Basically, he's got a mobility ability that lets him run fast, jump high. He's got healing over time, but it's on a cooldown, so he can only heal every so often, but it is pretty significant heals. He's got a little like submachine gun thing here. He has an ability, it's almost like a graviton surge. It's like a mini grav. You can select one enemy player and lift them up into the air, and they're just like stuck, suspended in the air for like 2 seconds. In that time, your teammates, of course, can just focus fire them and kill them. Genos himself cannot attack at that moment. It does do a little bit, the ability itself does do some damage over time, but it's not very significant, and Genos cannot fire his primary weapon while he's doing this. And it also, I'm pretty sure it slows him down. I'm not positive on that. It's been a while since I've played this guy. But I just want to go over his abilities so you kind of know what's going on throughout the gameplay. And also, another thing to add really quickly, almost every hero that I've played so far, every single hero I've played so far has some kind of mobility ability. So there are no heroes so far that I've come across that are like Zenyatta in Overwatch, who just are so immobile and easy to dive on. So that's an interesting note. So let's go ahead and hit the queue, and generally you find games pretty quickly, I've found. And so as you can see in the top left corner here, we're doing multi-queues. So that is either, it's going to be Team Deathmatch or Siege, because we checked those boxes earlier in the video.
Select a champion.
Oh, I want Genos, yeah. This guy's cool. He's like a celestial wizard or something. He uses like the power of astronomy to do his abilities. I don't know. Let's talk about this screen here. You can of course swap weapon. Swap your weapons out here. You can swap your skins, victory poses, and mounts. Yes, there are mounts in this game. It is a MOBA. And on siege maps, you ride a mount into battle. Oh boy, we gotta... What was that? I don't even know what that kid just said. I think he's high. That kid might be fucked up. So here's the part where you can choose. Obviously, I don't have these unlocked since I'm such a low level. But you can choose your loadouts here, your cards, and these are all those passive abilities we talked about earlier.
6, 5, 4.
That's like a Roadhog clone right there.
Thank you.
There's that ability to pick him up. That guy's so far in the back line. Boom. Huge ult, huge ult.
Double kill. Killing spree.
A lot of these guys are like level 1, so they clearly don't know what the hell they're doing. So I'm just kind of kicking their ass right now. Nice one, dude. Get the bitch, get the bitch. Yeah, look at that little grab, that little graviton surge, dude. Like I said, Genos has some pretty fat heals. It's just on a cooldown is the only drawback. Oh god, I got my ult. I'm gonna hit him with a long range little fucking beam of death right here. Check this, check this. Ooh! Ooh! Got him, coach. Got him, coach. Give me that play. Ooh, I'm telling you, give me that play. Probably at the very end here. Now, there's no good like play of the game music. For this video, I turned off the soundtrack. So there is music going on as you play, I do believe, but there is no good play of the game music. But check out this ult right here, bro. Check this out. Boom! Oh! Well, guys, that's it. That's it. That's the game of Paladins. So you make an educated decision. What do you think? What do you think? Are you going to give this game a chance? Like I said, it's free to play. I think it's pretty damn fun. Is it better than Overwatch? No. But for a free-to-play game, it's really good. And you know, if you're tired of Overwatch and you want to just mix it up just slightly, I mean, it's the same principle, pretty much the same idea, same game, but different maps, different heroes, new abilities to learn. It's just a different like experience. Like, subscribe, comment below what you think, and I will catch you on the next one, guys. Peace.